Good morning, dear students. In the last video, we discussed some points like the characteristics of living beings. Just recall that there are all 9 characteristics of living beings. First one, living beings made up of cells. Second one, living beings respire. Living beings eat food. Fourth one, living beings grow. Fifth one, living beings move. Now, next point, it means sixth point, living beings excrete. Animals throw out the unwanted things of the body. It is excreted. The form of exhale carbon dioxide, sweat, feces, and urine. Plants also give out the carbon dioxide during the respiration time. So, some dry leaf from the plants and some rotting part of all are separating from the plants. This is excrete. Seventh point, living beings reproduce. The process of an organism giving birth to young ones which resemble it is called reproduction. Some animals carry out the reproduction by laying eggs and some other by directly giving birth to young ones. Like plants reproduce by seeds or through stem. Eighth one, living beings respond to stimulus. Living beings respond to the changes in their surrounding or environment in their own way. Usually they respond to touch, heat, cold, sound and smell. Now, what do you do if some insect bite you? Yes, you are shouting. All are shouting. Like this response. Biting of insect, it is a stimulus. So now you observe the touch me not plant. Folding of leaves when we touched. This is respond to stimulus. Sunflower turning towards the sun. So these are respond to stimulus. Ninth one, living beings have lifespan. The period of between the birth and death of an organism is called lifespan. Based on lifespan, plants classified into 3 types. First one, annual plants. Which plants live in year or one season, that is called annual plants. For example, wheat, paddy, pumpkin, some vegetables, cotton. Second one, biennials. Plants which live up to 2 years or 2 seasons. For example, carrot, ginger, cabbage, sugarcane. Third one, perennials. Plants which live for many years. So for example, mango tree, jackfruit tree, areca nut tree, coconut, lemon, etc. Apart from these, plants are classified into based on nature of seed. There are 2 types. First one, monocotyledonous and second one, dicotyledonous. Monocotyledonous, it means seed which have only one seed leaf, that called monocotyledonous. For example, paddy, wheat, jowar, ragi, millets. And dicotyledonous means seeds which have more than 2 seed leaves. For example, groundnut, red gram, Bengal gram and black gram. You have learnt about the characteristics of living beings. Plants and animals are 2 important components of environment. The protection of environment is our duty, but nowadays their number is decreasing as a result of man's greediness. Protection of plants and animals is the need of the day because of plants or forest used for rain, for food, for future generation. Animals play an important role in maintaining the environmental balance. If animals are destroyed, it affects other organisms as there will be scarcity of food. So this reason the government has taken the measures to protect animals through the national forest, wildlife sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries and reserved forests, and hunting is banned. The living beings around us is wonder. We should protect them. If we protect the nature, it will protect us. Thank you.